Late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Reef video right now, minus 4.21% in the red, looking good. Actually looks good. 4% is nothing, it's 4% nice. You know, Bitcoin is down minus 0.26% or something like that, so it's pulling everything down. And a small pullback are always welcomed in a price. I don't know if you know that, but they are welcome. That said, we got something called daily altcoins video that we do every day, 30 altcoins every single day. We rank them up, down, good, not. What's pumping, what's not pumping. We talk about technical analysis and stuff like that. So if you got some kind of problem speaking out coins, you don't know if the 30% thing that just went up and is continuing going up, is it good thing to FOMO in or not? Maybe you need some kind of help with the picking coins. That's it. Check out the Patreon link down below, and also check out the Telegram link. We got a nice group, Telegram group going on, 3,500 members. Yesterday was like 3,300 members, so it's growing quite fast. So do join us. Don't go through the woods alone. That said, let's make the charts bigger, my face smaller, always a good thing, and see why are there so many lines on this here. Now, don't be intimidated by the lines. There's a method to the madness, so I'm gonna explain everything very nice and dandy to you, what's actually happening here. I'm gonna also explain all the numbers. This is, maybe we should start with the weekly chart. Yeah, the weekly chart, we can just explain the numbers. There are some kind of resistances on the way up, especially this one over here that's at 0.049. That's a very important resistance that we want to break. Also this one up here at 46 is a resistance, and this and this line below it is also a resistance, but it's on the daily chart. So these two at 49 and 46 are actually the big resistances we want to break. Now we can go back to the daily chart and see that we have been inside a long way this triangle, and we have actually tried to get above it several times, up here, then up here, and then Bitcoin happened and pulled us all the way outside on the other side of the triangle. Then we went into it, went to the test the resistance, test the support, and now we are out of it, and now we are testing actually the resistance as a support. You can see, so we went out and we are testing the resistance as support on this line up here. That's very important. Not only that, these two yellow lines are actually another pattern that we are in right now, and that's a rising wedge. Not only Reef, but everything, not everything, but a lot of coins that are similar, or like even Bitcoin is right now something called rising wedge on a small time frame. And this rising wedge, we are expecting them to break on the upside, even though they have a bigger probability to break on the downside. In the bull markets, they tend to break on the upside, and we're gonna see that. So that's what we're looking for. We are looking to break on the upside, and the target here at 0.017 is, we can just delete this. This is the target 0.070 that comes from this big triangle. So once we start going up and we're starting breaking 46, 49, that's the target 0.070. But it looks very nice, it looks very good. Minus 4.4% is actually very nice. For that, we got to bring our moving averages into the picture here, and we can remove it. And what is happening right now, it's ever since we bottomed down here, we went and start climbing the moving averages. You can see here we got the support of this 100 moving average, and we are still going up and climbing this 10 moving average. That's the white line. We have been climbing it very nicely, and we're still above it. So we tried to escape too fast, but then we just got pulled back right to it. And as long as we keep above the 10 moving average, there is actually no problem. But keep in mind that this actually might also break to the downside back inside this bigger triangle. Back inside this bigger triangle, so we might break on the downside and find support on the 20, 50 and 100 moving average if something should happen, because we are not quite in the clear yet. And this is actually a bearish pattern. I'm going to show you right now. This big green candle with a doji in the middle on top, and this red candle up here. These three candles create something, a topping or bottoming pattern of candles, and this actually has a reversal pattern. That means that we might actually drop back inside this to the downside. So even if we drop down there, and that might be actually another 10% down or something like that, which might happen, there's no problem why that should not be happening. In technical analysis, there are own probabilities, no certainties, so anything can happen. Technically anything can happen. It can also go down, and we have to be aware of that. So we are looking at this bottom support to hold once again if we do that. On the other hand, we are in the rising wedge, and rising wedges are, like we said, have probability to break on the downside, but they're breaking on the upside in the bull market, in the strong uptrends. Right now it's not actually that strong uptrend, so if we do actually break here down, that would actually be confirmation of this rising wedge, and but I would not be looking at some crazy numbers down there. I would only be looking at support here at these moving averages at 20, 50 and 100 moving average, so something around 67, 68, something like that. That's what I will be looking for support in case we start falling down. Now I don't think we're gonna fall down. I think we're gonna hold the support very nicely because Bitcoin is bullish on all that shebang. Now if Bitcoin starts falling, you have to take your precautions, and that might happen. Today is Monday, yesterday was Sunday. That means that we got new weekly candle close, and I want to talk about that as well. Let's just remove this. Yeah, that's the 37 line. It should be this 39 line is not important. Actually it's a little bit important, but you know, it's a support down here as well. That said, the 38 line, you can see here that yesterday we closed this green candle all the way up here. That's a weekly candle, and today we are pulling a little bit back to the 10 moving average right over here. This is easier to see. So we are sitting technically on the 10 moving average on the weekly, which is very bullish thing, and as long as we do that, you cannot be anything else than bullish. On the daily we are above the 10 moving average, above all the moving averages. Let's see on the 4 hourly, we are actually hitting the 50 moving average on the 4 hourly time frame. You see 4 hourly time frame, and that's also a bullish thing because usually the 10-20 is not that good measurement for the 4 hourly, but 50 is really good. But here comes that 0.038 line that we have been talking about. So before we hit that once, we can hit that technically again. That might happen. That you can see here that right now it may be trying to go for that. The 0.038 might actually, but overall I'm super bullish on it. There's no other way. I think this was a bottom. I think this was a confirmation of the 100 moving average. Right now we are climbing. We can still fall down. Yeah, that's probability, but the way I see it, once Bitcoin decides to say like this is enough, we are going up, because we do Bitcoin video every single day on this channel. There is no notifications for it, so it doesn't help if you subscribe. It does help if you are joining the Telegram group, because we announce it there every single day. But there is a Bitcoin video every single day on this channel where we look if Bitcoin is going to go down or up, or what's going to happen, because that's affecting your alts a lot, right? So today we said like it has a chance to pull a little bit back, and if that happens, everything will bleed, and right now everything is bleeding, but that's isn't actually a bad thing. So tomorrow we think actually that it might actually be very good for Bitcoin, because it is pulled back a little bit, and that might actually start some kind of bullish momentum for the alts. So that's I'm hoping we can hold this 10 moving average over here today and see what's gonna happen. This is on the daily time frame. If we start falling down there, maybe we wick it down and then get back above it. The best case scenario, closing above the 10 moving average. The next best scenario is closing above the 50 and 20 moving average, something like that. Either way, come back tomorrow. We're gonna keep an eye updated on what's happening with the Reef, because it looks interesting, so you know, why not. Also check out again the links down below for the Patreon and Telegram. Very nice community, very nice party going on, so do check that out. And thank you for watching, because that's the best kind of support I can get, watching the entire video. See you around guys, bye bye.